So Alan, it's a tough afternoon here at the DCBL as we go down 38-16 to Featherstone. What's your assessment of the game?
Terrible start, absolutely terrible start. And we come in and we get something just before half time and we speak and then we just listen. We focused all week on a really good start and weren't great from us at all. And then basically, we come out second half and we get right back in game and we give ourselves an opportunity, and I knew we would if we could. And then obviously with injuries, losing Flem, massive for us. Just, he's been brilliant for us there when he's only played 2 games there, and probably the best player on field when he has played there. And we lose him, and we're moving things around again. And we lose Ince when we're 16-all, lose JJ when we're 16-all, and just bodies. And I just think with 15 minutes ago, you can see our energy zapped, and they had a couple of held back, which works for them. And fortunate for us, we're moving Langtree from one side to the other. I thought Ewan Smith were brilliant on his debut, the young kid, and he has to go in centre. We moved Joe Edge to wing, and just little things what go against you. And when they get their heads in front, you can sense it and feel it. I'm really proud of how we come back and made a contest of it with 15 minutes to go, but just fatigue set in and some tired bodies out there. But yeah, not smart enough. They always say a good start won't lose you a game, but it certainly can win you a game, and I felt that was the case today. I felt we had some opportunities for go in front early at the beginning and a couple of chances, and we don't take them. But yeah, against good teams, you've got to take them in this competition, and it shows if you don't. You're 16-all with 15 minutes to go, and then you lose with 22 points. So yeah, disappointing, but I feel for some of our players. I feel for some of them who's had to do long minutes in certain positions, but yeah, not good enough. We need to be better. We need to be more consistent now.
And when you look at having come from 16-0 down to draw that game level, are you sort of obviously proud of the comeback there, but a bit frustrated that we didn't quite get over the line? Yeah,
well, the thing is, if you're not in that situation and you think you don't have to chase a game, and I feel as though sometimes we're at our best when we're chasing things, and we've got to start doing that from minute 1, minute 2, and we didn't do that today. Like opportunities early doors when we could have scored. We had 3 good ball sets on their line for 10-15 minutes. And we don't get nothing. But then when we flip it in second half and we're getting good ball, we score 2 from 2 in first 10 minutes. And we've just got to be more consistent in what we're doing. I think sometimes we're making things up and we're not sticking to points. I've got to take that as a coach. But, the message is going on. Sometimes we've got to be portrayed on the field, and I'm a bit disappointed in that. And so I've got to get my point across probably a little bit better than I am doing. We're getting some bodies back, which will be massive for us. The 2 Aussie guys, hopefully we can get them over next week. Rodri Lloyd will be back. Rhys Williams, Mike Butt. There's 5 bodies there, and Deck and Lewis aren't far off. So, potentially in a couple of weeks we'll have 7 new players coming into the team, which we need. We look very fatigued. We look very tired. Like I said, I feel sorry for my lads, but I'm disappointed with how they started.
And obviously, you touched on the fatigue there. It was like, do you feel that it's a case of we were putting so much energy into that fight back that we just ran out of steam, or what do you expect? Well,
if you notice, we had no changes left with 20 minutes to go. Unfortunately, nothing we could do about that. We lost Jordan Johnson with a head knock, he failed that. We lost Ryan Ince, we lost Matt Fleming, and them's 3 players you don't really bring off, so them's 3 changes you lose. And then obviously we make a change after 15-20 minutes when we're 16-0 down for get a reaction, and we do get a reaction. So there's 6 changes gone then, so we've got 2 changes basically for the rest of the game, and it come and cost us. Like I said, I feel sorry for them because they were busted and they was hanging on at end, and they made a comeback of it. But if we don't start like we do, we don't have to make changes. It's so quick, and you can't help injuries and you can't help head knocks. But yeah, it was frustrating more than anything.
Yeah. And obviously it's a week off now, probably not the result you would have wanted going into a week off, but as you say, potentially a few bodies coming in now as we look ahead to a game with Bradford in a fortnight's time.
I think we need the week off, I'll be honest with you. We look sluggish, we look tired, we look fatigued, and that's just because we brought young Ewan Smith in today and young James. I thought Ewan was fantastic today, by the way. Rodri Lloyd's just busted, he's played long minutes every game, Danny Langtree has, and we've not had Max available for interchange them 2 or maybe rest one of them. Max come back today, I thought Max were great. And the lads who we've brought in, if you notice, was probably the most impact in our team today. I thought Max did well, and I thought young Ewan did, and just because they're fresh, and having a small squad with lots of injuries, it takes its toll. Well, that's no excuse from us. They're a great side, coach well, but it'll just be pleasing knowing that we've no game this week, and then back time we do have a game, which will be one of the toughest of the comp, Bradford away. We'll have quite a few bodies to choose from, and we desperately need it.